All right, and welcome to Wix tutorial video 2, managing pages and site structure. In the last video, you learned how to edit your text and images, and now we're actually going to talk about managing the site structure. This is adding new pages, organizing your navigation, and keeping everything clean. This is important because a messy site structure often confuses people and it confuses Google. So by the end of this video, you'll know how to add pages, organize your menu, and make sure that the site makes sense to people trying to navigate it. Let's get into it. Okay, first and foremost, we need to understand how the current site is built. So we're in Wix editor. The first thing we're going to do is look at what we already have. So over here on the left side, we actually have, we're in preview. So let's go back into the editor. We'll make sure that we're in the editor by clicking edit site here. And this will bring us back into main editor, which has more options in terms of the tools. On the left, you'll see pages and menu, a pages and menu tool option over here. Okay, so this is layers, and we're actually going to select pages. If we click pages here, we'll see all the pages, the main pages that we have on our site. Now, a lot of websites have hidden pages like privacy policy, terms and conditions, accessibility, but they might also have some other some other login pages or some blog pages and whatever. This is a very simple site. So our main pages right now are an intro, a home, and an about. If we wanted to add a page, we would come up to this plus sign right here. And if I hover over it, it'll actually say add a new page, right? And if I select that, it'll give me some options. We can have a standard blank page, a dynamic page, which is kind of like a page template, a dashboard page, which creates a custom back office, or a router. I wouldn't worry too much about routers or dashboard pages just yet, but for simplicity's sake, we're going to talk about just standard pages. But before we do that, we're actually going to talk about your menu. And speaking of pages, the importance of pages is often tied to your menu, and Wix makes it a little bit tricky to get to, so let's talk about that. Since this is such a simple site, we have 3 main pages, and right now, as you can see, your homepage is set as the intro. Now, say you wanted to change that. Say you wanted to get rid of that intro page and bring everyone to the homepage. If you click these 3 dots right here to the side, you'll see a couple of options that'll open up as a toolbar. So you could set this as the home page here, but what I want to bring you to is actually settings. If we hit settings, you'll see a couple things here. The page's name, you'll be able to set this as the home page here, this blue button with the home icon. You can also see some other advanced settings. If we slide over here to access, you can hide this behind a password or a member site. But if you come to SEO Basics, you'll be able to see where this page lives amongst your website. So the hierarchy right now is home is the current page we're on, but everyone comes into intro and then they'll come into about the farm, then accessibility, home, privacy, terms and conditions. This is where we'll do some work on SEO. So for every page that you create, you're going to want to make sure you have the right title tag and the right meta description. If you go into advanced SEO, there's a lot of things in here. I wouldn't worry too much about this until the rest of the site is up and you're actually making money. But just to know where it is. Okay, and that's basically how pages work within Wix. In the next section, I'm going to talk about adding a new page and how to set that up in the easiest way possible.